Good evening. I'm by the name Blessing Lathi, and I'm here to talk about multiplexers. And to start multiplexers as a beginner, we have to know the definition of multiplexers. And what is a multiplexer? A multiplexer is a digital circuit that selects one of several input signals and forwards it to a single output line. That is the definition of multiplexers. And to know more about multiplexers, we have to know its characteristics. A multiplexer has multiple inputs as its first characteristics, a single output as its second characteristics, and we have selected lines as its third characteristics. And for today, we are going to talk about two types of multiplexers, which are the 2:1 multiplexer and a 4:1 multiplexer. But we'll major in 4:1 multiplexer. A 4:1 multiplexer. To begin, we have to know that we need 4 AND gates. Yeah, because it's a 4:1 multiplexer. So we start with our buttons first, and we'll be needing 6 buttons. And these 6 buttons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so from there we get our NOT gate. We'll be needing 2 of NOT gates. So place them here and here. Okay, and here. So from there, I would suggest you draw the lines for the switch and the NOT gate. So started by making these ones face the top side, so our line could move through and connect to our NOT gates. So you have to make sure these ones are facing the actual sides to be able to connect your lines. Okay. Our lines have been connected successfully. So we also have to make lines from our NOT gates to this side. Okay. So from there, from the beginning I said we will be needing 4 AND gates. So our AND gates will be placed at this junctions, that is facing our buttons on our left. So these buttons are to be connected well to our AND gates. And to be one thing to notice is our AND gates must have three number of inputs. So I'm making them 3 because they used to be 5 and we don't need 5, so we have to make them 3 inputs. So we are done making them 3. So now we have to connect to the lines, and connecting the lines, we connect from the buttons to the end gates. Connecting to the end gates, so connect from the button to the end gate. Let me make these lines straight. Still straight. So connect every line to our end gates. So after we are done connecting, we connect from our end gates to the NOT gates, or have to touch the NOT gates. So when we are done, we would be moving to the next phase, that is connecting them to the OR gates. And to connect them to the OR gates, we have to get our OR gate, place them, and notice our OR gate has 5 number of inputs, so we have to change it to 4 number of inputs to make it contain the number of end gates we have. So to make them contain the number of end gates we have to make them, or to make the lines in a way that they would connect. So it has been connected, and from there we make our line here and give it our pin over here. So over here, and as I said, we have names for these ones, so I'll label them now for us to know them. And for our buttons, we'll be naming them from D0 to D3, that is D2, and D3, and these switches will be labeled S0 and S1 respectively. So for this one, we will be trying to simulate to see what we get. So over here, this is the diagram for the 4:1 multiplexer.